What's up, girls, guys, and days? Welcome back to the channel. I bet you missed me. It has been such a long time since I posted a video. I can't even remember when the last video I took. But you're probably wondering, where the hell have I been? What have I been up to? Where am I? Because the background looks pretty different. And, am I sponsored by Fabletics yet? Just kidding, but and how's Rocco doing? As you can see, his little tail here. But we're gonna talk about all that as we get into some ceviche. I think it was only fitting to bring back ceviche as the first video, because it is just something that we've added to the menu lately, and I have Rocco's fire. Anyway, it's just something that we incorporate to the menu regularly, and I just love it so much. And it's just a simple, like, fresh tasting meal. But yeah, let's get into it. So, to drink, I have this good pop. It's actually just like sparkling water and fruit juice with no added sugar. So the only sugars that you're getting is from the juice itself. But it's like a little tiny little can here. I love it because I have been kind of straying away from soda and just sugary drinks in general. I usually drink like sparkling water, or I've been obsessed with Vita Coco coconut water with pineapple. I don't usually love coconut water. I don't like coconuts at all. But this Vita Coco with pineapple is so good. It's like so light and refreshing. The pineapple just kind of kills that coconut water taste, and it makes it bearable for me to drink. And I've been so obsessed with it that I've added a subscription that sends me a case of like 12 of those little like cardboard container bottles every 2 weeks. So I am actually out today because my next delivery is coming in on Monday. So yeah, so this is it. This is the drink. This is the fruit punch flavor. There's two flavors in the pack. We got it at Sam's. The other flavor is orange, and it really just gives me like a mimosa vibe. Like, it's just orange juice and sparkling water, and it's really good. So if you're looking for an alternative, healthier option, this is it. And I think this is perfect size for kids because like they always waste. But yeah, so a lot has happened since the last video. I went to New York again for work in January. It's currently Friday the 29th of March. Happy Beyonce Day. Happy Good Friday if you're into that. Happy Drag Race Day. I'm excited to see who's gonna make the finale. But yeah, a lot has changed. So I went to New York for work, and that was in January. And I went on a solo trip this time. Drew, my partner, wasn't able to get off of work, so I went by myself. And tell me why that was like an interesting trip. I was only there for like a few days, and it was not too cold. It actually, hold on, this is gonna make a lot of noise, so let me just get this open first. I mean, I need a scissors. Don't mind this plate. This is the only one. We had like a set of these that we got free from the casino, and when we moved, like, we just used this since we had it. Like, it's not cute, but does the job. Most of the time we use paper plates anyway, but we're out. So got some cilantro here. I decided to go with this cilantro because I think it lasts longer because it's a little dried, and yeah. And I don't have avocados today. I forgot to get avocados, but I'll be right back because I need to get a butter knife for this mayonnaise, so I'll be right back. All right, we're back. Okay, let's get into the ceviche because I have not eaten yet, and it's about 2 o'clock-ish. It is a nice day today. It's actually really cloudy. It's actually overcast. I wouldn't say like really cloudy, but this lighting is nice. I'm sitting in the living room. So yeah, so I went to New York, and at the time that I went to New York, we was moving places. So we finally like really settled in. I mean, it's been over a month or so since we moved, but we have a 3-bedroom place that gives us a lot of space. I mean, I should be filming this in my content room / office, but I like the lighting in here, and my room is not ready yet to be filming content in, so here we are. So this one, I mean, this is just shrimp ceviche. Got onions, tomatoes, cucumbers, the deal. Let's see. And I didn't have Clamato. I mean, I don't use Clamato anymore because Clamato has monosodium glutamate, but I don't use that anymore because I'm like really sensitive to MSG. So I started using just like plain Heinz, or was it Heinz or Kraft's? No, I think it's Heinz or Campbell's. Anyway, tomato juice, just plain tomato juice. I know tomatoes have natural MSG, but like when there's added MSG, like that just takes me out. Like if you want to go to Golden Corral, when you come here and you're visiting me, like you gotta go on your own because Golden Corral almost took me out the last time I went. All of that accent, woo. Not the business, but yeah, just a simple shrimp ceviche. I love cilantro. So yeah, so we moved into a 3-bedroom townhome, condo, apartment, whatever you want to call it, on the opposite side of town. And you know, we each have our own office slash, how's that? Anyway, slash like recreational space. So I have my desk in there for work, I have a TV with my PS5, and I'm going to like create a backdrop for my videos and my content. So stay tuned for that. What else? I think that's the biggest thing that we moved. And I recently got a Fabletics subscription because I'm obsessed with athleisure wear. So this is a new shirt here. I don't know how, I love the color, but I don't know how I feel about the color on me since I'm so like Caucasian white, but I love me a tank top, even though I don't got the upper body for it, but I love the material on this shirt, right? It's so stretchy. If you want to see my latest haul, I've ordered 2 large orders so far, and the most recent one, which this was in, came in 2 days ago or so. I have just like taken it out of the packaging, but I haven't tried them on really besides this one. So yeah, let me know in the comments if you want to see my latest haul. But yeah, all right, first bites for you. Get into that. All right. Mmm. Mmm. This is just such a good fast meal. It would be so much better with some avocados on top, but I also would prefer fresh cilantro. This one just doesn't seem so like in your face like how cilantro is. And if you don't like cilantro, like get lost because like cilantro is just everything. Mmm. Mmm. What else? I I had a colonoscopy and an endoscopy. That was something. I just been having like some issues with my stomach and digestion, and went to see a specialist, and he was suggesting like a few things here and there to take and do while we figure out what's going on. So like the initial step was taking like omeprazole. If it was because initial like inclination was that it was a ulcer, stomach ulcer. I mean, I am also like a repeat offender of taking Excedrin on an empty stomach because I used to have like a ton of headaches before. Which, so I used to have a ton of headaches, which I thought was because I used to drink caffeine like or coffee every day in the morning for work, and then like on the weekends I wouldn't drink caffeine per se because I'd wake up late or whatever, or would go somewhere else, and I would have these headaches. And it didn't only happen on the weekends too; it happened on the weeknights as well. And I thought it was just like a caffeine headache withdrawal. And I want to say some of them were, but for the most part they weren't. And it was due to like the neck, the way that I sleep, and the neck pain that I had, which would cause like cluster headaches or some shit like that. So yeah, so now like I've changed my sleeping habits and my pillow, and I no longer have those headaches, and knock on wood. And you know, I really don't need to take Excedrin as much. I have stopped drinking caffeine pretty much altogether. I want to say here or there, oh, in the morning I'll have like a cup of green tea, unsweetened green tea, here or there, not every day. Like I didn't have one today, but that's pretty much it. Like I've completely reduced the caffeine with intake. Because I went to the GI doctor, I stopped eating like really spicy food. Like tapatio is like the only thing that I really eat, which saddens me. Ew. Which saddens me because I love the carbonara pasta, not pasta, carbonara noodles. Oh my God, I'm blanking out here. Um, and I love those. So I have a pack left, but I haven't eaten it yet because I really haven't eaten anything since I went to the GI doctor in January. Hold on, I'm getting a text. All right, I'm back. So yeah, so like I said, I went to the GI doctor because I thought I had an ulcer. I mean, I also went to the ER in November of last year, just after Thanksgiving, and they said it was like indigestion. But I'm like, bro, this ain't no indigestion. So yeah, so I went to, and like the way like the process of you having to get to see a specialist is just like crazy wild because it takes so long. But yeah, so I went to see my PCP, which wanted to just put me on omeprazole and just monitor it from there. But I was like, no, can you refer me? Because I just want to get down to the bottom of it already, and I don't have the patience. And so I went to the GI doctor. We talked about like, you know, our options, and he started with omeprazole as well because apparently that's supposed to be good for ulcers, and it helps like repair the lining of your stomach, which whatever was fine. So I took that for a couple weeks, and I didn't really want to take omeprazole because like it's not good for your liver, I think. And um I ultimately he just asked how I wanted to proceed because omeprazole just wasn't really helping, and we landed on doing an endoscopy and a colonoscopy. So I said, let's just bang it on one time. So they were able to take me in like a week after my appointment, which was like last week or so. And I had an endoscopy and a colonoscopy at 6 a.m. and that was wild. My anxiety for the week and through that whole morning was just wild, off the charts. I had to, if you're familiar with that, you have to like drink a drink and cleanse your whole body out, and that was not fun. That drink was nasty. And the thing was at 6 a.m. and you have to take like the last bottle like 5 hours before your appointment. So I was up pretty much all night, and that was a nightmare. But yeah, we did the operation, and that was just so crazy because I've never been in that setting before. Like I've never been admitted to a hospital where I was like put on an IV or like knocked out or whatever. So again, my anxiety was just like gradually increasing throughout the day. But yeah, like I had to strip down and get on the bed with my gown, and they like put the which I don't have a bruise for anymore, but they put the IV needle into here for the what is that called? The anesthesia, propofol, I think is what they use, and they like I had to strip down and they put the IV in, and then they like wheeled me, which is so weird to me because I've never been in this situation before. But they wheeled me into like the operating room, and my doctor is there, and he was like, "Okay, so I'm gonna do the colonoscopy first, and then we'll do the endoscopy." And they had me like lay on my side, and the anesthesiologist was like, "Okay, we're gonna give you the propofol," and they had to put something in my mouth like a guard so that I would bite my tongue, or actually I think it was more for like the tube, and yeah, like I had to lay on my side. I had to like expose my ass, which is so wild because I was just so scared of like, you know, ultimately like what they would find. And yeah, they knocked, and I just immediately like knocked out. I only remember coming to, and the nurse, whatever, was like, okay, if you're go ahead and put your clothes on. And I had to like put my clothes on. I'm still like, what the fuck is going on? And yeah, but luckily like also like my anxiety was also stemming from like me seeing videos on TikTok of like colon cancer being like the highest, sorry to get so serious, but like the highest like killer in of younger people. So seeing these like videos on TikTok, knowing that I have these like abdominal pains as one of the symptoms, which I didn't see any bleeding, personally, but that's also one of the symptoms too. So if you're experiencing abdominal pain, or you see blood in your stool, or like whatnot, like if you're concerned, I think you should go get checked out, because it's also like a very serious thing in I think the US, or like the world today. So yeah, so that was like adding to my anxiety. Like I was like so anxious the whole time, and luckily like he didn't find anything that was that was alarming. So he thinks it's stress related, because I think with like me stressing about the move late last year, and um Drew was laid off around the same time, so it was just a lot of stress of like how are we gonna move at the same time, and all of that stuff. So I feel better. I mean, I think the sense of knowing really relieves my anxiety and my stress, because I think as the weeks got closer to my final appointment before scheduling the endoscopy and colonoscopy, like it was intense. So I think that really helped, and just peace of mind knowing is something that I highly recommend if you are experiencing the same issues. So yeah, so like never thought at 31, going to be 32, that I would had a colonoscopy and an endoscopy, but it's definitely great that I checked it out. So, but now, I mean, I think if it is stress related, then we'll go from there. But yeah, that's like the latest life update. And your boy got a promotion at work, just saying. So, so yeah, I mean, life is pretty good right now. So we're just enjoying the ride. Mm. Yeah, I wouldn't suggest. I wouldn't suggest getting this if you like cilantro. If you don't like cilantro, then maybe. I mean, if you like the color, because that kind of looks like so cute. Like, look at that. Looks like a little Mexican pizza. Ugh. But I mean, it's actually really cute. The color contrast. So if you don't like cilantro, maybe try this one, because it's like really not intense at all. Like I don't even think I'm tasting cilantro. Is this cilantro? Okay, I have to check, because I also bought parsley too, and that would have been something. Mm. Oh my god! So yesterday was yesterday. Today's Friday. No, it was Wednesday. So Wednesday, I was taking a nap during my lunch, and I just hear like police banging on the door. Not our door, but a door like. So we live in like a very small. Let me put some mayonnaise on here. We live in a small like gated apartment condo complex. It's all like private owners, so it's not like, and it's all like older people, I think. So it's pretty quiet around here. Like I like how quiet it is. It's just like in the middle of everything in terms store wise, but like the street that it's on is not like the main street, which is nice, because if you know like Rainbow and the 215 over here, it's like so crazy like busy. But yeah, yesterday I was sleeping, taking a nap during my lunch break, and I hear like pounding on the door of the neighbor's door, and I hear like them like yelling, and turns out it was the police. Yeah. And they were looking for our neighbor. Like he literally shares. He's in the same building, so we're upstairs and he's upstairs as well. But like the way that the building is situated, like there's private entrances to each apartment condo, whatever. So like his door is like across the walkway from us, but like it comes upstairs to the same building, and our bedroom wall I think shares shares a wall with him for I don't know which room, but yeah, so like they're pounding on his door, and I'm like, what the hell is going on? And turns out, like, I don't know what he did. Like, I don't even know if they found him because they never like actually saw him. They kept pounding the door for him, and like his door was open. Like they pounded it, and I guess like it opened, and they were like yelling up the stairs. Um, because our entrance is on the first floor, but like once you come in, then there's stairs to go up to this to the main floor here. So they're like yelling in the stairway for him, and I'm like, what the hell is going on? And turns out there's like six more police cars that come, and they're like all swarming out here. I'm like, oh my god, is this like a barricade situation? Like, is he barricading himself in the house? Like, does he have a gun? Does he have a knife? Does he have a bomb? Like, cause he's like, I've seen him before, and he's like a older man, but he lives by himself, I think, because I've never seen anybody else. So I'm like, oh my god, you know, if it would be a person to take themselves out like this, it would be him, like that kind of person. He fits the profile. And I'm like panicking, okay, because like my anxiety, like I've never really had, I mean, I've always been like an anxious person. Like I always think like the worst thing's gonna happen. And I was just like, oh my god, it's like if he has a bomb, like this building's gonna explode. And I'm like, do we like ask the police officers like what the fuck's going on? Like, do we evacuate? And and a few neighbors did that, and the police like yelled at them to get back inside. I'm like, okay, this is something. And they've been like here, they were there for a while, and like they called the canine units, and there was the there was fire department, and they're like standing behind their shields, like a little bit. There, his door is over there, like that side, and then they were like down here, behind their shields. I'm like, I can see them from our balcony, like with their shields. I'm like, what the hell is going on? Like, so I'm like instantly panicking and thinking like, what do we do? Like we're stuck. So that, and then they start like announcing on the PA or like whatever the hell it's called from their police cars, like, Joe in apartment 243, if you can hear us, come out, we just want to talk to you. I'm like, this is it. I'm like, this is it. I'm like, here we motherfucking go. This is it. And they're like announcing it like every so often. He's not coming out. And they're like, Joe, if you can hear us, call 911. We just want to make sure you're okay. I was like, oh my god, it's about to be a shootout. And this goes on for like an hour and a half. And the people are like are coming and going who live in the complex. And then like one lady like knows him, so she gave the police officer her phone number, and the police officer trying to call his number, and he's not answering. And literally it's like, we can see his front door from Drew's office. So we're just like watching. And then I'm like checking the windows in the living room to see like, you know, what's going on over there, because like all the police cars were on that side. He was not coming out, bro. I'm like, Joe, what the fuck? Get out. Because this is killing me. And then guess what? After all of that, almost 2 hours, they all leave. All the police officers leave. They left his door open. Turns out he wasn't even in the house. All of that for that. Oh. I'm telling you, that was some shit. Let me get into these because I've just been talking this whole time. Ah. I wish I would make these tostadas like a one bite. Like I know we used to use the chips, the salsa verde one. I think it was a salsa verde one. But like this thickness, this crunchiness, and like a little like tostito round. This is it. All right, we're gonna make one more, and I'll let you guys go because it's Good Friday, and I just got paid, and I gotta continue listening to Beyonce's album. I've already listened to it twice since it came out at midnight. And you know, like, I was totally skeptical. I mean, I wouldn't say skeptical. Like, I'm all for Beyonce country album. I just wasn't sure like how I would feel about it. Like, I love country music and I love Beyonce, but like, I just didn't know if that would gel well for me. But it's a vibe. And when you get to like, if you're listening to it in order, and you get to spaghetti, that's the motherfucking dance break that you needed to like, because you're like, and then all of a sudden spaghetti plays and you're just like, ah, you know, like fresh, like just like a nice little sip of like that crispy Sprite from McDonald's. You know that feeling like that's what spaghetti gives me in Cowboy Carter. That's it. But oh, the song that she did with Miley. Ooh, and Jolene, how she like kept Jolene, like for the most part it sounds like Jolene, but she changed a little bit of the lyrics, and then she added Dolly there. Like Dolly, you know, the gem of America, can't do no wrong. So it's actually it's actually a really good album. You know, I feel like I can listen to it while I'm working, and then like it's definitely not Renaissance. You know, like Renaissance in itself was like a whole vibe, but this is a different vibe, you know, and I'm here for it. But yeah, and then also Megan Thee Stallion's coming to Vegas on tour, bitch. I gotta go because Megan turns it out, so I gotta get tickets for that. She's gonna be at the MGM Grand, so which I'm surprised she's not gonna be at T-Mobile. Maybe it's like maybe there's a sporting event. And I also don't think that she would sell out Allegiant, but MGM's I haven't been there yet, but I heard it's cool. But who is not touring this summer? Yeah, so we about to be out and about. Yeah, I would not recommend this. I don't know what you would even use this for. Maybe if it's, because it says slightly dried or lightly dried, so maybe if you like mix it in the ceviche and it gets like saturated, then you'll feel it. I mean, then you'll taste it then, sure. All right, last one. Look at that, y'all. Oh my, Drew's gonna kill me. Keep that to yourself. We're also gonna eat this for dinner too. You know what I've been craving lately? Like, I don't usually crave it because we used to go to like buffets that had it so much before, but it's crab legs, like, but not just like regular snow crab legs, bitch. I want the king crab legs. And there is this place that I want to go in LA. It's a buffet by Universal Studios, and they have lobster and I've been also craving lobster, but lobster and king crab on the buffet. But the buffet is like $150, but I think it's worth it, and I think I could get my money's worth. You think we can finish this in one bite? Huh? Let me see. Maybe not this sharp part. Let me bite it off. But this part. Oh, 3 is like perfect for me. You know, and you gotta eat it with the mayonnaise. So like, the mayonnaise, it just changes everything. I just wish I had avocados. Ugh, I can't. I can't get over that. But yeah, that's a little life. That's a little life update for me. Hopefully I can make more videos. I feel like I have the space and the time now to do so. If you guys want to see me eat anything in particular, but I'm also like trying to eat healthier too, so be mindful of that. But I can spoil myself every once in a while. But yeah, just let me know in the comments. If you want to see anything in particular, just let me know. But yeah, hopefully I'll catch y'all in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye. That's a good pop. Should I get into a little ASMR moment with y'all? I always wanted to do ASMR, but I gotta get a microphone for that. I also wanted to get the microphone that you see on TikTok Shop that they put like right here, and it's like $10. So yeah, maybe I'll get that too. But should I get into an ASMR moment? I also love chewing ice, so I think ASMR would be like perfect for me. But I'll be so cringe. Like, could you imagine? Like, I could not. I can't. But yeah. But I appreciate you watching, but to this point, I think it's been like a half an hour already. So y'all, some real ones if y'all still here. But yeah, I'll catch you guys later. Hopefully I'll make some more videos. If you want to see anything particular, let me know. I am open for suggestions. But yeah, catch y'all later. Oh my god. Ooh. Ooh. I'm kind of just loving this lighting, bro. Like, look at that. This lighting is everything. Don't mind my arms because I don't have any like. Is it? Can a bitch flex? Like, does the bitch kind of look like he got some arms? Is this a muscle tee or what? Wait. Bitch like a mask on a like. I don't have no butt. I don't have no muscles, but like. Now, if y'all want to see some calves and some thighs, I got that. I got that unlocked for you. But like, is it giving thirst trap? Is it giving mask? Because like, you know. Wait. It doesn't help that I have a basketball shop hat on too, yeah. Like. Okay, I gotta go. This thing is just. Hold up, like. Bye. I gotta go.